For years, he's been winning over fans as the lead singer of Maroon 5. Now Adam Levine is winning the hearts of his team members as a coach on NBC's The Voice. Take a look.
I win. Stop. I didn't mean I win. I mean, like, there's no competition in this particular moment.
That is not what you meant.
You're right. I want something different, you know? And that's what I really heard is, like, even from the very beginning, I think it was a really cool choice artistically, and what was cool about it was different, and I love that about you, and I'm happy to coach you.
And Adam Levine is here. Adam, good morning.
Good morning.
We happily turn our chairs around to you.
You have to have good posture in this chair.
You do, and you look great.
Thank you.
You're doing really
I feel like
well.
a robot.
No, it looks really natural.
Okay.
It looks great.
I want to do this, though.
So you're a huge TV star now. I mean, The Voice is doing so well.
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Not really. I don't think I would have ever imagined this was going to be happening to me. I was a musician.
I was thinking about that because when they first came to you and asked you to do this, it's kind of risky, right, to do a show like this?
Yeah, I was very skeptical, naturally, you know. Had my life and my career and didn't really think that this was necessarily going to work, but it seemed interesting. I loved the idea, and then it worked. And wow, I'm so inspired every day by the show. I really, truly love being a part of it.
Well, the show is really good. I know we're only at the beginning of season 2, so forgive me for getting ahead of myself here, but I've heard that all you judges signed on for season 3. Can you confirm?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed. I don't want to get, sued by anybody. But yeah. I
just between us.
I just got one of these. Yes, you.
Yes,
did.
you can. Okay, good. Yes,
Yeah.
so good. Congratulations.
Official.
So this was a big week we've had for Team Adam. You now have 4 more people on your team. What are you looking for?
You know, I think that I'm not looking really for anything other than just to be moved by what I hear. I mean, the great thing about the show, I know you guys have all heard this a million times, but you get to listen. And you're not affected by how somebody looks, which, by the way, is important eventually, because eventually people will be looking at you. But for that initial spark and that thing that you want to find, it's great. It isolates it, you know. So I just want to be, it's not about pitch, it's not about anything really other than a feeling, you know.
One of the things I noticed this season, tell me if I'm wrong, are you and your fellow judges a little more competitive this year? It feels like you guys are really going for the jugular.
Yeah, they push that a lot. You know, they want us to be competitive. And it's kind of more about our chemistry with each other as friends and just messing around. It's all playful and silly, and it's really not about us as much as we're trying to make it about them. So we have fun, and, you know, there's not... I wouldn't say we're really being competitive with each other. We're just messing around.
Do you think they fight fair?
Yeah, most of the time.
Nobody's using any special charms like CeeLo? He can really kind of lay it on thick with the...
You know, everyone has their shtick.
Yeah.
Shtick? Does everyone know what shtick means in the world?
You can spell shtick? Shtick.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell shtick.
Yeah, neither do I.
I know how to say shtick.
Let's move on. One of the fun things about the show is that, the contestants come on, it's their big moment, they're performing for you, but if the buttons are pressed, suddenly you have to convince them.
I love that too, because, I mean, the pressure is usually off us in a lot of ways, so the fact that we have to kind of then convince them to be on our team is fun, and it's fun to have to kind of convince someone, hey, listen, you should go with me because A, B, and C. It's a blast. I'm having the best time doing this show. I really am.
What happens in that moment? Have you ever pressed the button and then kind of regretted it?
Absolutely.
You have.
But what's funny and weird about that is sometimes you regret it. You're like, oh man, why did I do that? And then you kind of are surprised by that person. Yeah. And I would say everyone I push my button for who I might have initially regretted it, now I feel, oh my gosh, what an amazing thing. I'm so relieved that I did push it.
Yeah. Well, obviously all 4 of you are great performers. What makes a good coach?
I wasn't aware that I would be able to be a good coach. Being a good coach is something I wasn't necessarily sure I could tell you I would be able to do in the beginning, but I've kind of eased my way into it, and I don't know what makes a good coach. I just like to kind of guide everybody based on my experiences, try to help them as much as I can.
And before we go, tragically for all your lady fans out there, and there are a bunch of them out there right now, you do have a sweetie. Did you do anything special for Valentine's Day? Yes, see, there they all are.
Sadly, my Valentine and I were not together on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, but, I believe that every day should be Valentine's Day. Shouldn't have to allot time to be romantic, right? We should be able to be romantic.
We had no idea you were so sensitive.
No, stop.
And have good posture. Adam Levine, thank you so much.
Nice to see you.
And we should mention The Voice airs tonight at 8 o'clock, 7 Central Time, right here on NBC.